everybody? Welcome to Eternal Wellness with Jonathan. Today we're going to go over an at-home chest and tricep workout that you can do. It's going to be a complete chest workout, so it's going to work your upper chest, your lower chest, and your middle, as well as your triceps, which are going to be all your main pushing muscles. This workout is going to be catered toward building strength and size in your chest and triceps. It's going to be something that you can do with just your body and some dumbbells. Let's get started.
All right, so first we're going to start with push-ups, and the first thing you want to make sure is that you're keeping your core tight. That's what's going to keep your pelvis, back, and upper shoulders aligned, and it's going to allow for less compensation of those areas, and will put all that tension on your chest and triceps. You want to make sure you're doing them with good form. So you see here, my chest is coming all the way down hitting the floor, and I'm locking all the way out at my elbows. That's going to be a full range of motion push-up. And it's going to be way more effective than just going down and your chest isn't hitting the floor and you're doing like that fast half motion push-up that you see a lot of people do. You want to stay away from this kind of push-up right here. And here's an example of how that looks. You see chest isn't really hitting the ground, you're barely locking out, and you're really just kind of barely going down and coming back up. That range of motion is not going to be as effective. In order to really build a nice solid foundation in your chest and tricep strength and upper body strength, making sure you're locking all the way out and chest is hitting the ground is what's going to really build up your upper body strength and chest strength better, because chests are a great upper body exercise, not just for the chest and triceps, but will help build the upper shoulder complex and really the whole upper body in general. But you have to make sure you're doing them with correct form to really see these benefits, and making sure your chest hits the ground and locks all the way out is going to be way more effective. All right, so next we're going to start with incline push-ups. And incline push-ups are going to be really good for hitting your lower chest. When doing your incline push-ups, you want to make sure your hands are in a diamond position. That'll ensure that your arms and hands aren't too far wide, so that you'll be getting a really good contraction in your triceps and lower chest. A big thing with doing your incline push-ups is you want to make sure when you come out on your contraction that the back of your hands hit each other. And you'll see here, you see how I come out and you see the back of my hands tapping each other? That's what ensures that I'm getting a really good contraction in my chest and tricep area, and that I'm really emphasizing them as opposed to just coming up and keeping my hand in that same stationary position. It'll just really help emphasize that contraction a lot better and will help you build your lower chest and triceps more effectively. All right, so next we're going to start with these decline push-ups. Decline push-ups are going to be really good for building your upper chest. You want to make sure when you can do them that you have like a chair or like a small table or just any place where you can prop your feet at. You want to make sure when you get into position that your core is tight, so that it's going to be able to make sure you're having less compensation in your lower back, upper shoulders, and back area. And it's just going to place all that tension on the chest, which is where it is supposed to be at. You want to make sure that you're doing full range of motion push-ups. I can't stress that enough, that you're making sure your chest is hitting the ground and you're locking all the way out, and you're not doing like that half push-up progression like you'll see here, where your chest isn't really hitting the ground and you're not getting a full lockout at all. Your arms are still kind of bent. That is not going to be a very effective push-up, and you want to make sure that when you're doing your push-ups, you're really emphasizing your chest and triceps and upper body, and making sure you're performing them with proper form, with chest hitting the ground and arms locking all the way out, is what's going to be more effective in helping you build a strong, solid chest and triceps. All right, next we're going to start with dips, and dips are a really good compound exercise. It's going to work your lower chest and your triceps. You can do them with your feet propped it up on a chair or something, or just on the floor, whatever is comfortable for you. You want to make sure when you're doing your dips that you're not dipping too low, so when you go down in your dip, it's not putting a lot of tension on your wrists and like your shoulders. You want to make sure that you're dipping it low enough to where you only are hitting your chest and tricep, and it's not a lot of tension in those ligaments and joints that you don't want to be putting pressure on. That's going to ensure that you get the most out of your dips and that it's hitting the muscles you want it to hit, which is going to be your triceps and low chest. All right, so now we're going to get into these tricep kickbacks. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is getting your arms in this position right here. You see how they're at like kind of a 90-degree angle and they're lifted up? Making sure your arms are in that position when you get into your kickback is what's going to really help you engage your tricep more, as opposed to using kind of like your arms as leverage to be able to get the weight back. The more that you can kind of lift your elbows and arms up to be able to really isolate your triceps is what's going to really make your tricep kickbacks more effective and really hit your tricep a lot better. All right, next we got these close grip dumbbell presses. When you're getting into these, you want to make sure that you have your dumbbells in the close grip position. That's going to ensure that you have that tension really placed heavily on your triceps, as opposed to if you're kind of like just doing a regular bench press, which will work the triceps as well, but the close grip will really emphasize the triceps a lot more effectively, as opposed to having them too far out. You want to make sure that when you're coming out and getting into that full extension, you're really locking out and squeezing at the top of that. That's where you'll really feel and engaging your chest and tricep as effectively as possible.
All right, guys, that's going to be the end of this workout. I hope you guys enjoy it. Be sure to leave a like and also comment, as well as maybe on how you enjoyed the workout and other workout suggestions, as well as subscribe, as I'll be uploading new workout content and just other content to help you guys with your body goals and getting and achieving the body you want each week. To conclude, I want to give you guys this verse.
Be strong and of good courage. Do not fear nor be afraid of them. For the Lord your God, he is the one who goes with you. He will not leave you nor forsake you.
And I just wanted to give you guys that encouragement this week, because I know with everything that's going on in the world right now, a lot of you guys may be in some different stressful situations and just don't know maybe what's going on in life, and just are really in a place where you're struck with a lot of fear and doubt and worry. And I just want you guys to know that God is with you. God will never leave you. God will never forsake you. And that you can put your hope and trust in him, and he will come through for you. Okay, so I thank you guys for tuning into this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.